Hello Leo and welcome to your reading. Let's see what you have been experiencing so far. You have the Page of Swords. So, a lot of insights coming into you, a lot of thoughts in your head, and a lot of information coming your way. And you're just wondering, what to do, how to handle it, how can I use it, what do I make of this. And before I continue, I would like to tell you that I have put up a reading for you on my Instagram page, which is for about a week. So do check that out and see if it connects with your reading today. Otherwise, just for a general reading, you can take a look. So we have continuing with these thoughts, these communications, and with the Page of Cups, you're feeling a little moody regarding, what you have been, regarding the thoughts which have been swirling in your head. You have a lot of information, you have a lot of thoughts, there's something you're continuously thinking about and it's impacting your mood. All right, maybe it's about some communication from a partner or a loved one or in a relationship that you just had, and you've just been that message or that conversation has been just playing on in your mind over and over again, and it's kind of giving you mood swings. So and so said this, that you feel a little happy, but they said this, so that makes you wonder, and a whole lot of stuff, ups and downs in thoughts which lead to similar ups and downs in your feelings, right? Oh, you got too much to handle right now, Leo. So much going on in your head, and it's like you're just kind of overwhelmed, trying to just, maybe it was a very long conversation or a long message, but it could have been a short one also, but it's kind of confused you a lot, and with the mind and heart is just like overworked, just trying to look at it again and again, and going over it in your head again and again. Let's see. All right, so Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So there was something which happened really really fast, which caused you a lot of confusion, and you really need to when you'll be with it, you will probably get your you'll feel good about this entire thing once you have analyzed it properly, because here with the Page of Pentacles, it's doing something about what you have been experiencing, and once you start working with the information you have, right, take your time, sort it out, listen to your intuition as well, and step by step go over all the options which your mind can give you, that it's like this, it's like this. When you pour over it, when you study it, when you spend some time on it, you will get your clarity and you'll start feeling very happy. So right now with the overload of information, it's like really confused you, Two of Pentacles and Seven of Cups, but you will get that practical approach to it. You will say that, okay, let me sit down and let me write down, this happened, this was said, this was said, this was said, and then as you start writing it down, as you start going over it again and again, the clarity will come to you and you'll figure something out for yourself, Leo. Now let's see what are you experiencing. This is still now. Now what's in your present? Let's get something for Leo's present. Yeah, it's a challenging time when you need to look back at your conversation. It's like whatever sorting out you had done in the past, it's not enough. Now you're going to sort it out all over again. You'll go over the messages again, you'll go over replay the conversation in your head again, right? The entire thing you're going to open up for yourself to analyze it and to see that what is, to try and make sense of it, Leo. Okay, and yeah, so you're going to work a little to see this is the information I've got, this is what happened, and now let me see, based on this, how am I going to proceed with this. So for some of you it could, I think for most of you it is a relationship, it is to do something with your emotions, and a conversation. So it could be messages and communication regarding work also, relationship, just see how it fits your situation. But there is definitely a relook. In fact, I just did a reading for Cancer, they have a relook too, because Saturn, the planet of work, is going retrograde. So we all need to in a very general sense, go back and analyze what we have been working with and how those plans are working out. So that was just little astrology tip for you. So let's see what these cards are about. Yeah, this constant thing is going to take a toll on your emotions. You'll feel a little melancholic, you want to run away from situations, but you will look into it, and you will eventually get your answers, and you'll know where to finally move which direction to take. So whatever has been causing you confusion, it's affecting your mood greatly, and you need to, also some of you don't pay too much attention to hearsay and to rumors and what other people have been talking about, because we do have the seven of swords over here, right, which can talk of gossip and like a hearsay and other kind of information you picked up from other places. Even if you do have that, it would be a good idea for you to just go through it yourself in a very practical and logical manner, right, before you can start with something new. See, we've got the Six of Wands and the Fool card over here. So definitely, the clarity is going to come. You will know how to handle this and what direction to take it in. But yeah, you will be spending a lot of time, Leo, in reworking this entire thing, this conversation. Let's see what is your guidance. You've got the Knight of Wands. So yeah, it would be a good idea to start immediately with this situation and see how best you can tackle it and deal with it, so that you get clarity for yourself and come up with something which is easing your mind. You have Six of Pentacles. It's time to take a look at what has been happening regarding what in terms of this conversation, what other people have been saying, and your role as well. You need to see both sides of it in a very impartial manner, Leo. Okay, there has to be being very honest and seeing that how you are contributing to the situation and how the other person has also been contributing. There should be a sense of being very impartial and towards yourself and the other person. A good time to get organized with things and just look at situations very logically. What are the challenges for Leo? Okay, we did see the World card, which tells us that it's a good idea right now. The universe is telling you to kind of put an end to this situation, this constant juggling between things and here, there, everywhere. End this confusion. Yeah, see, nine of swords. End this confusion and anxiety. The universe is also going to help you bring balance into the situation. First and foremost, you need to sort out things. You need to be very clear with your with what has happened, with the information you have with you, what you have said, what the other person has said. Just write it down completely. Be very, very clear and be impartial towards this thing with the Justice card over here. And then see what is it that is causing you anxiety, and you will get your answers and solutions and be able to end this situation for yourself, this kind of confusion for yourself. Let me get you a little guidance from the oracle. Okay, what would the oracle like to add to you? How can it help you? What would it like to tell you? What would it like to tell Leo? Let's see. Let's start with these two. Oh, there's only one. Great big love. All right. So this is definitely talking of a lot of love in this relationship, right? There's a lot of love in this, and I think some of you, Leo, you might be just reading too much into it. Just trying to see, what. If this person really loves you through the conversation, through the words, through the messages they have been, sending you, and I think that is what you're trying to figure out. Birds of a feather. For some of you, it could be, a romantic relationship. For some of you, it could be, generally in a community, to see, how what this group of people is. Something regarding conversation and information, but. You need to kind of sort it out for yourself, because you're getting a little muddled with the conversation and the messaging bit. And for those of you where it is just a romantic relationship, you two are birds of a feather who flock together. Yeah, and great big love. So definitely very, very compatible. You have lots to share, and with birds over here, it's also about communication. It backs up the original theme of your reading, which is all about communication. What is it that you've been saying to each other? What is it that has caused you this confusion? And there is, of course, a lot of love in this relationship. Seeing beyond and the storyteller. So here there is, you need to look beyond Okay, in two ways. One is, don't get caught up in the small aspects of your conversation. Somehow I do feel that for some of you, don't read too much in between the lines. There is much more. Take a larger perspective to this entire situation. Don't hold on to the singular meaning of one word, two words. This means that. This means that. It can really get you confused and give you mood swings as well. And for some of you, take a long term view of your relationship. With the storyteller, there is a nice storyline building up between you and this person, or between you and this community. I still feel for most of you it's a romantic relationship, right? But do see if it fits in a community. Whatever it is, there is lot more to come in your connection, and it's going to be really nice. It's going to be very healing for you. It's going to bring you lots, a lot of love, lot of affection, and general feeling of well-being. So if even if you do want to pour over everything, by all means do it, but take a larger view. Let it run its course. Let it go a little more. Don't take any decision right now. With this seeing beyond and the storyteller, there are a lot more things which you are going to experience in this relationship with this kind of an association. So just don't reach any conclusion right now for yourself regarding this. And there is a lot of love in this connection. And what's your outcome card? Communication, transformation, right? So this entire your entire relationship, you're definitely coming into lot more conversations with each other. Look here, this is very similar. Look at this, three people, lot more communication is coming up for you. And you will see that as you communicate with them, a lot of transformation is coming in. A lot of situations will end, a lot of new situations are going to start. Your entire relationship is getting transformed. It's going on to another level, where we have this seeing beyond and the storyteller. So your relationship through conversation, you will see, will get more depth, will get a deeper connection. It's going to change over a period of time, and it's going to really blossom and shift and change constantly the more and more you converse with each other. Because the more you talk to each other, the more you get to know about them, the more you also share yourself with the other person, and you will see the gradual transformation in your relationship in the coming days, the more you communicate. So the emphasis is on communicating also with each other in a very honest and from your heart, basically, right? And then you will see the shift taking place in your relationship, and how it is going to change and grow, right? So with that, Leo, I'll wrap up your reading. Thank you for watching.